Good morning. It's Sunday, the 7th of June, 2026. And Joseph Onesta here with this little message for Sunday mornings. Ordained minister, if that means anything, if that's important to you. I was ordained in the Pentecostal tradition in 1987, April 19th, Easter Sunday. Anyway, so let's just talk about Matthew 5:7. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall be shown mercy. There are a couple of times in the Bible where it seems to talk about almost, it sounds to the American mind like it's quid pro quo. If I, it, you know, Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Number one. Number two, though, this is the mercy. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall be shown mercy. And gosh, golly gee willikers, when you forgive somebody, the last thing on your mind is thinking that you need to be forgiven. What is this? Like I'm buying an insurance policy? I'm going to show mercy. I'm going to show mercy just in case I need it. Otherwise, I didn't earn it. Well, you didn't earn it anyway. That's what mercy is. It's unearned, right? It's unearned. Yeah, the thing is people will tell you this is like reap what you sow. And I think that's probably true. But when you plant something, generally the harvest is bigger than what you planted. So if I'm planting mercy, there's a harvest of mercy that is more than I need. And it isn't quid pro quo. I'm not doing this because I need to be forgiven. I'm reminded of these shows where some heinous killer, some person who committed a terrible crime is being tried and killed a number of people. And generally, a mother stands up, very often, and forgive me for noticing it, but very often it's an African American woman who stands up with incredible courage. I'm almost going to cry. Incredible courage, and looks at the person who killed her child and says, I forgive you. And she's not doing this quid pro quo. She's not doing it because she's going to go out and kill somebody else's kid and she wants to be forgiven. Right? She's not going out because she's not doing that because she makes mistakes. She knows she makes mistakes. But she's doing it because of an effect, because of a harvest of love and respect and compassion. If I'm driving down the street, and how many times has this happened to me? Or when I lived in New York and I'd be on the subway and some panhandler would come through. And I don't always give. I'm going to be honest, I don't always do it. But when I feel like I could, I should, I do. And how many times have people said to me, well, they're only going to buy drugs? And the thing is what's that to me? I'm not telling them to buy drugs. And if my dollar or two or 15 cents or whatever it is that, I put in the cup or whatever. One time my friend Tony was standing on a corner. He just bought a cup of coffee. I guess he wasn't dressed very nicely. And somebody dropped a quarter. Anyway, but the thing is, I just think that's so funny. But, this idea that what they're going to do with it. Well, what am I buying them? I'm buying them, if that's what they need, maybe I'm buying them a day. Maybe I'm helping them buy a 15 minutes of more of their life for them to think about changing or helping or growing or something. I don't know. It's just, I see a person and I think they need help. That's a kind of mercy, even if they misuse the expression of mercy. Like those arrogant little the murderers sitting in the dock, sitting in they're about to go to jail for what they did, and the mother stands up and says, "I forgive you." It's not for them, really. He didn't care. He didn't ask. Most of the time, they don't ask. He didn't ask. It's for her. And because she understands something that is much bigger, much, much bigger than seeing him punished. She might be glad, actually, that he's being punished, that he's being sent to jail so he doesn't do that to anybody else. But mercy is one directional, and it is not earned, and we receive it, we don't even know it. I have a garden. I plant 6 tomato plants and get bushels of tomatoes out of 6 seeds. So this idea of sowing what you reap, and the reaping is much, much more. Now, maybe it's not for me. Maybe it's for other people who need it. Like when I had my little garden, container garden near my home, I have a garden that's far away. It's 2 miles away. But when I would grow tomatoes and people would be walking near my home, sometimes, they would say things to me and we would talk, and I would say, "Have you ever tasted a homegrown tomato? I just picked these. Here, take this home and taste it." It's different than the one you get at the grocery store that doesn't taste. So this idea of reaping what you sow, but the reap isn't only for me. It's not quid pro quo. It contributes to the greater body of reaping. I hope you're getting this. The idea is, I'm not doing this because I'm afraid. Like that mother is not, she's not forgiving the murderer of her child because she's afraid that she's going to do something and need that forgiveness. It's not quid pro quo. It's sow and reap. And it's reap for the community, not just for you, not just for me. It's for more than me. It's for more than the community, even. It puts something else into the world and makes it available for those who need it. In my business, I'm a clinical hypnotist, and people come to me having experienced traumas. And sometimes when they come, there's There's a certain amount of letting go of the baggage that you carry from something bad that somebody did to you, somebody who hurt you. So sometimes the trauma, and it doesn't matter what it was, uh, whether it was trauma with a big capital T, terrible, or trauma with a small t, I just can't let it go. I can't believe that she said that to me. Okay, you know, but you're carrying that baggage with you. And maybe those of us who are merciful are creating a kind of environment for you to receive that mercy. They're not ready. Some of my clients are not ready to forgive. And sometimes they know they should, but they can't because they've been hurt. And sometimes they say they'll do it, but the effects of what that trauma did to them, what's wrong? Because first of all, victims of trauma, almost there's always some element of what did I do to deserve this? Nothing. So it's not quid pro quo, but what it really is sowing and reaping, but not just reaping for myself, reaping for humanity. And we can see beyond a shadow of a doubt people who do terrible things, destructive things, we can see that they're sowing something and we're all reaping it. We're all reaping it. And so, gosh, let's sow the mercy. Let's sow the forgiveness. Let's sow the kindness and the support. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall be shown mercy. Meaning that mercy is then available because we've planted it and we've harvested it. You know what? I don't think we need to wait 3 months. These sorts of things go well beyond the, our immediate understanding. If I operate on, well, almost quid pro quo, I need to be merciful because I'm a Christian. Almost quid pro quo, like I'm forced into this. It's still, I'm doing it. Don't judge. And don't make someone, don't judge by the outside. I don't know what some panhandler is going to do with the money I give them. I'm not giving it to them because I think it's going to actually change their situation. I'm giving it to them to help them change their situation. And if all it buys them is a bottle of beer in 15 minutes, that's not my call, right? What my call is, I feel prompted, I'm going to give. And the harvest, the reaping, is not for me, it's for everyone. There's more of it. There's more of it. Happy Sunday.